Hi you all. I think you thought you were done with me for a while, but I am afraid to, I want to let you know that there is perhaps a step in the portfolio process that you may not know. And so I want to make sure that you know how to submit your portfolio. So I'm going to kind of demo here in this little video. This is, I'm going into the site for the Midpoint portfolio, and I'm going to make myself a student. So you're going to see, I'm going to see, and you're going to see what you all see as students. And what you've done, you started here, and you added, you looked at what you needed, and then you added a file. Here I have other things. All I want are my items. Okay, so I'm going to add, a file to my portfolio. There's a think sheet. Okay, I can upload all of my artifacts just in this one thing. So I might upload all 4 or 5 or 6 PDFs it probably is good to do them in order, but if you don't, I don't think that's a big deal because we know what your bio is and we know what the think sheet is, and you'll be able to explain this to your reviewer. But anyway, so then I'm going to add to my ePortfolio. And so I have them all in this one file. You may have a list of where you've added them separately, and that's fine. If you go to My Items, you'll see a list of all the things that you've uploaded. So you should have all of the PDF files that you need for your portfolio. And so you have to put it into, in order to submit it, and you don't want to submit it in separate files, you want it to be in something. So you want it to be in a portfolio. You do have to create a presentation. The presentation is your portfolio. So I'm going to call it Midpoint Portfolio, Amy O.W. And this part you probably don't know, and I'm sorry I did not go through this process, but you also, when your files show up, and you'll see what I mean, you'll have a banner, and you probably want to put on that banner your name or something. Again, Amy's ePortfolio, right? And then save, and then save. Save. Okay, now you want to go back to your ePortfolio, and now you see you have this presentation. You have all your files. My items, and you have to submit it to the Dropbox. You've uploaded everything, but you have to submit it to the Dropbox, and so you would go up to the Dropbox after you've uploaded everything, and you see where there's a category here for your program, whether you're early childhood or you're deaf and hard of hearing or EAA or MCEA. Well, I'm going to do this to the DHH, so I click on that and then add a file. I forgot to do one thing, so hold on. So here's what I forgot to do, and that was the important thing. Go to My Items. You want to put them in, like I said, you want to put them in a portfolio. So you've created this portfolio. But here are the items. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. And you're going to put them in here. So you go to More Actions. And you are going to add these to your presentation. This Midpoint Portfolio Right here is the presentation, so add to that. Oh, and there it is. I've already made the file, I've made the portfolio. So I click on that, and I add them. Okay, so now in Midpoint Portfolio, there are all these things together. So now I have to submit it. So then I go to the Dropbox, I go to my program here, and I add a file. I don't upload like this. I go to my ePortfolio and I find my presentation. Now you'll see all these individual files here are what you put into your presentation, but you've already done that. It's right here. Click your Midpoint Portfolio, select the item, and it's uploading. We have a storm here, so things are a little slow. Okay, there it is. There's my portfolio, and I'm going to submit. And I am done. And so you will have, and it shows that there is one submitted there. Now that's as a student. If I'm your instructor, I'm going to go, let's see, I don't want to view as a student. With that, okay, now I'm your instructor, and I'm going to go to the Dropbox, and I'm going to see that here is a file. This is when you have your meeting. This is what they'll look at. And you will have Midpoint Portfolio in Otis-Wilborn. It comes up and it looks like this, with all of your files. I've named, this is the banner I was talking about, and then it has all of the files there. So whatever you've done to upload, when you've uploaded your files, I think the step that you may not, that we missed, that you may not understand, is that you have to create, you do have to create a presentation that's called your ePortfolio, and then you have to go and you then have to go back to My Items and actually click these, go over here, add to the presentation, this presentation, and then when you submit, you're submitting this whole thing. These are all in there. Okay, I hope this helps. What I'm going to do is on Thursday from about 4 to 7, I'm going to be at UWM in my office, 395, and if you want to stop by, if you're having any trouble at all putting this together, stop by and I will help you. And then the other possibility is that on Zoom, if you want to catch me on Zoom, the Zoom room is Project Adept, PROJECTADEPT. And then I'll try and help you via Zoom as well if you have trouble. So that's it. And it's a lot easier perhaps than it looks, but I just think that final step, your program people are not going to be able to review them if you do not submit it as a presentation portfolio. Okay, you guys, almost there.